And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time. We are back here in Try Not to Grin. This is a series where we just basically mess around in our memes tab in our Discord. Look at the goofy fun memes, trying to make each other laugh. I am your glorified narrator, who is just generally not good at reading, but I try my best. So, go team. All right, let us begin. Also, once again, mug of the sitting. All right, it's got just lovely trees on it. Anyway. This is Ralph. Ralph is a concept created by you while reading this. When you stop, Ralph ceases to exist. Your attention is the thin barrier between Ralph and the void. I'm scared, says Ralph. Ralph, let it take you. Let it wash over you like wind and air. They're the same thing. Okay. Bye. Very cute hat also. Alright, bye. Ooh, how cute. I am not cute. I'm a terrifying ghost. You have to be scared. I'm laughing at my dumb ass, by the way. Oh, alright. Wow, a ghost. How cute. How adorable. Wouldn't that be great if that was the only, causality that you needed to do? Like, you had this entity around you that would look out for you, but you had to give it what it wants, which in this case is being scared. So it's like boo, and you're like ah, and it's like yes, joy, happiness, completing my purpose in life. Oh, by the way, you're gonna get hit by a car. Now I can't lose the person who is the only person I can scare. Stopped you somehow, and then a car just comes bulldozing by, and you just got saved by a ghost because you gave someone what they wanted. You found out the one thing that they needed, their purpose in life, and you gave that to them. Now, there are things that people could want from you that are completely fine for you not to give. So, yes, I really, the worst thought popped in my head, and I was like, ew, let's walk this back a little. What is this? What? At the party, bang, back at home. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not how that works, by the way. Or at least I don't think, I know nothing, but I'm pretty sure, I understand the whole notion of there's certain, believe you me, your boy started exercising chest 5 years ago and thought he was gonna have some nice blocky chest muscles, and your boy just got tits. So basically, just moves. Now my nips pop out far too much, but, so I do know there's the whole thing where it's I think it's called pasties. I don't know what it's called. It's basically this thing you put over your nipples so they don't look like you're just rock hard all the time. Anyways, there's tape that is made for that, so I couldn't see it being so strong. I guess it's also depending on what kind of tape you want. It could probably be this sticks to you forever. Even if you're sweating all day, you'll be good to go. And maybe that's extra grippy. Although hot damn and ow. Also, do you not freeze in that outfit as well? It's a lot. The main place where you heat up is your heart and your chest, because that's where it's pumping blood to. Yeah, okay. Must be roasting alive, or freezing alive, sorry. Today I'm feeling happy. What's his name? I don't know his name. I do know his name. That's a thing. Whatever. Happy, carefree, relaxed, excited. Excited seems rapey. Focused, solid. Stressed seems more rapey. Angry seems vengeful. Bees. Bees is a mood for sure. And meh just looks sad, okay? I will say carefree and bees are everything. Oh my god! Arthur! What's his name? Is it? I think it's Arthur. Fuck it, if it's not Arthur, I hate myself. What is this? Oh my goodness. It's, I think the person's eating Pocky and just noping the fucking shit out of this person. Boom, boom, boom. And then finally, he does a rapey, bit of business. Unless it's a female friend or girlfriend and it works out, although, bit yikes. Anyways. And then she cutely is like, you assaulted me. Big yikes. Or again, maybe the context is that they're in a relationship. Anyways. My hugs and kisses. Your depressed ass. What I will say. I shouldn't ruin this. This is meant to be a nice thing. it's getting to the point where I hope I hope this person doesn't think that I'm just specifically being mean. But I will say, as a person who has had many friends just fucking lose it and been one of the people that have fucking lost it in terms of getting drowned in the tar-like substance that is sorrow and pity and hugs and kisses don't go that far. A conversation and getting their ass to get moving, because depression is sludge and literally just makes you feel like you're just don't want to move and don't want to do anything. A hug is nice for support, but again, you gotta get them ass moving. What that means is maybe talking to them about getting a therapist and or to pursue exercising, maybe even having to drag their ass out of bed, hoist them over your shoulder and take them to the gym so they do something fucking that day, and then after they're done their exercise, you look at them and you say, you fucking did something amazing today, congratulations, you did something wonderful. And more talking, and more talking. But the hugs and kisses, the kisses is a bit weird. The kisses is like, what's happening? Is this a boyfriend? Okay. Oh, it's like kisses on the cheek by a female friend, also kind of weird. Okay, that's a bit strange. Maybe you're kissing a female friend, still a bit strange. But the hug pod, that makes sense. Maybe your boy's just anti-physical a lot of the time. What a beautiful day. Jumps over puddle or... No, it's cement. It's cement. And then the brain says, beautiful, it's cold, wet, and muddy. Yup. Is the liver just hanging out as well? I don't know what that other bit is. How is it beautiful? Because I love all the days we get, not just the sunny ones. I'm slightly confused. Heart may be dumb. Heart may be dumb. So as long as you get more days, that's good by heart. So even if those days are depressing, sad, hollow, empty, hey, quantity over quantity, baby. Or quantity over quality, that's it, baby. Again, for those of you guys who are new, just so that it's not just the most wholesome things ever, I take pride in crushing them just a little bit. Let's reveal who's gonna make 2020 one of your best years to date. Man who is very tired. Just his eyes say it all, and then when the mask comes off, it clearly changes into the same person. So this is you telling yourself this. So you're gonna do. I'm reading this, so it's me. So I'm gonna make 2020 one of the best years to date. You're putting the high bar. What if I like how I start to leave the fucking thing. Anyway, if you need help, you are allowed to ask for it, no matter your gender. It does not show fragility to talk. Your feelings are valid. Yes, but also, yes. No, I think this is getting at the whole idea that a lot of dudes struggle with expressing their emotion and dealing with things and asking for help and whatnot. Or even just some very, very tough ladies who feel like they have to hold the world atop their shoulders. But I don't know how to put it. It's like a weird kind of sense for me. Yeah, in my experience, it's different. So like, I've had many experiences over the course of my life for whatever reason, where people have confided in me and told me stuff and told me they're going through a rough time, and then I've done things that have not worked, and then things that have worked. And I have noticed greatly that there is a giant disparity, or whatever the words, how do you say the word? There is a difference in dealing with women who are going through rough times and dealing with dudes who are going through rough times. So as long as you know that, then that's good, because I do notice that dudes tend to cling up. Like, they'll be like, hey, I'm going through this rough time, they'll start telling you about it. And I have noticed females who are like maybe we're sitting at the lunch table, and me and my friend, and he's with this other female friend beside me, who is talking. I starts talking about something that's hard, and then the female just jumps on like that. Like, oh, that must have been so hard. Let me tell me about it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's so sad. That's so not fair. And it just becomes this like, I don't know, the sense of pity starts to flow, and then the dude just hard locked, stopped completely. Like he's like, whatever, it was not that big of a deal, moving on. Which is something I think you need to be careful of when you're running into, when people are confiding in you. It's not give off the passive projection of pity and stuff like that. Not that it's, and again, most of the time it's not. Like a person can be like, are you pitying me? And you'd be like, no, I didn't mean it for that the way it sounded. But anyways, and then with dudes, I try to stay fucking arm's length away from the idea of pity and things like that. Whereas I feel like women don't make that jump that quickly. Whereas I feel like dudes do. They're like, usually you're looking down on me. You're like, not looking down. That's the wrong way to say pity. It just pity, whatever that could be to many people. So I have noticed that, to where like when I'm helping one of my dude friends out, well, at least when I did back in the day when I had a lot of friends when I was back in high school and whatnot. But I didn't have a lot of friends. I just had like, all my friends were going through shit, it turns out. Me included, I just bottled it up, put it down deep, and I've had to deal with it all in like 2 years. Anyway, you said this is not okay, dokie. Okay, dokie, okay. You said, not happening, bitch. Not today. I got married. Dang. I got promoted. Dang. What about you? I survived my mental struggles. Dang. I feel like this is not what happened. I feel like some people are like, I'm getting married, I'm having kids, and you're sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing? And they're like, so what's going on with you? And you're like, fuck you for asking. Nothing. I'm just enjoying my life, I guess, but I'm not making fucking crazy strides as you. That's the feeling. At least I feel like a lot of people get, where they're like, well, okay, everyone's killing it, I guess. Damn it. I mean, I'm happy for you, but also shit, I'm starting to feel like I'm jet lagging behind. And then you gotta sit with yourself for a little bit, calm yourself down, realize is what they want or what we want different things. Maybe yes, maybe no. Whatever you come to that conclusion, just do that first, I think. Regardless, friend, I'm going through some things. Haven't had the energy or time to hang out. I'm sorry. Disgust. Just such vigorous disgust. You have nothing to be sorry about, silly, as you make the most fucking disgusting face. Ugh. How dare you feel sorry? I read the nice sentiment, but I get the faces are killing me. Yeah, man, I don't know what that is. That's a thing with people with, but I also feel like we also live in the age of people who are like I don't know. One of the things that comes to mind is like the amount of times people bitch at you for like not replying to their message fast enough is a huge a number of people, I think. Where I think there's also a vast variety of chill people who just don't care. They're like, yeah, just get back to me whenever you want. And we're not, unless we're like setting up as like a time to do something, then yes, you gotta hop to it. But otherwise, just chill, like reply whenever. But I feel like there are enough people like that to where people feel like they have to go out of their way to apologize for not being able to be there. Like I get this a lot whenever I stream. A person will be like, life's been busy, I haven't been able to stop by. And I'm like, the fact that you stopped by in the first place is fantastic. Like you don't need to feel obligated to feel sorry for anything like that. I appreciate any single shred of time you give me because I don't deserve any of it. And I appreciate you greatly. So yeah, that's the whole sentiment here, I think, as well. But I'm just curious why so many people have that notion of feeling like they have to apologize for stuff like that. Or maybe it's just courtesy. Who knows? Here we are. You smell wonderful. Geralt, we're at a funeral. You smell wonderful at this funeral. Yeah. I did see this meme pop up again. It's even better when he's like shirtless and wearing a beak mask. It's like, what a freak. What a freak. Me. New games that was just released. All of my unfinished games. What's your problem? Yeah, see, I'm a bit, yeah, I'm the other way. I'm like, new game that's come, new games are all around me. But I see the game that I'm about to finish, and I'm like, I'm gonna beat this shit. I'm not doing this. With that being said, though, there are a few games that are even too big that I'm just like, ugh. Like I really want to go back and finish Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2, but I just, we haven't had a moment of time. Also, I gotta load on my PS4. It's gonna add fucking 8 updates, and because I haven't played it in a long time. Fox and Socks. from Amazon, apparently. One, you put on little boots, and then you get little boots. Nice. Now, if anyone's ever seen any animal wear booties is what they're called, it's a nightmare for them. Only like little tiny dogs that if they didn't have it, they would die in the cold, because we live in Canada and it's freezing. Yeah, they are like, okay, put whatever, like layer me on because I'll freeze to death. But any grown-ass dog is just like, they hate it. They want to crawl out of their skin. It's awful. Just call her mom, alright? What's the worst pet you have? Dog, cat, a kid. Really? Oh. Florida is close to the underworld. The Florida man with no legs arrested after kicking his pregnant wife's ear off. A Florida man with no legs arrested after kicking his pregnant wife's ear off. I have several yeah. Okay, yeah. I didn't see the meme below. That was the part of the meme. The confusion. I was like, wait, what? Did he take his his prosthetic leg and hit? Eeh. Big yikes. Also, me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans. I've never seen this one. It's the first for me. Okay. I do have memories of like you and the boys at 2 a.m. just doing dumb shit, especially when you're younger, like hide and seek when it's 2 a.m. and your parents are sleeping, but you're like you found your way into some sort of like attic like closet, and you're just like in the most uncomfortable position, but you're like, no one's gonna find me, and no one finds you, but you're covered in dust and wood chips, and you got slivers all over your hands. You're just like, I did it. I was good at hiding. Dumbness. Anyways. Good memories though. Be nice to Deku or draw 25. Is Bakugo holding this? He's gonna draw 25. It's Bakugo, yeah. Okay. Fucking handful of cards. Not happening. Oh, dude, I just watched an AMVA of where the anime currently is, which is right at Deku's like big moment when he gets the little miss. But holy shit, dude! It like My hero was having a couple moments where like, when's the next like Deku jumping up and fucking leveling a skyscraper robot? Like, when's the next big oomph? And I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking nuts. It's gonna be so unbelievably sick when it happens and I can see it. God, your skin is super tough. Honey badger, really? God, nothing can hurt you. Honey badger, bees? God, no. Honey badger, snakes? God, nope. Honey badger, words? God, only if you let them. Honey badger determinedly whispers, words can never hurt me. But a bullet can. Okay, it's weird. A honey badger doesn't look like a vicious animal, but it probably, like, everyone says it's the worst. You know, it looks like an animal that like you'd see like a skunk and you'd be like, all right, but then it will tear your ankles off. I don't know. Just a tiny fart. Nobody will hear it. Ass. Boo. I wasn't expecting this one to be good. That was pretty hilarious. What is this? I give up immediately. It was too much effort to me to read all that tiny words. When your owner won't feed you for the 42nd time today, well, you gotta pick a fat or a cat. See, some cats you can tell and you're like, oh, you're just fluff. You're like 90% fluff. But then there's other cats where it's like, too much. Too much. We need to get you on an exercise plan like ASAP. What is this? Man with no legs and just a torso, and girl with multiple appendages. Also a wee bit thick. Takes book. And sits beside other man with no legs, sacrificing her own legs to read with him. Such commitment, such love. Boom. Also, isn't that like that's like the goal, right? Like for me, for a person who has social anxiety as well as introverted tendencies, or just not even that, I'm full-blown introvert. I get exhausted by being around people. I'm sorry. Anyways, regardless, isn't it like the goal to find someone in the world that you can like be in the same room with not really be having conversations with, and just by virtue of just them being them, you don't feel exhausted or drained. That's the goal, man. At least for me. Fuck. Anyways, we're gonna high. Moving on. Look at you sleeping like a baby. Ha ha ha. That's my girl. Farts. That's my woman as she just rips ass and throw. See, now I'm not one of those people. Maybe I'm just like a prude or an asshole, but like, I'm not trying to rip ass near my significant other or anything like that. Maybe it's just I grew up in brothers and they do that stupid shit where they fart and like cup it over their hand and throw it on your face, and you're just like, I'm gonna kill someone. I hate you, or what? But yeah, it's like it's nasty. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Bob, can I get the towel? Boo! I am busy. Get it yourself. Okay. Is running naked? Is he running naked across the thing? Oh, mama mia. Oh, why? Oh, because your naked ass is just haul acid. Okay. What is that one meme where it's like, boys, a compliment. Just like, ah. When someone you trust finally touches you and you realize you've been starving for physical affection all your life. Bam. Bam. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Except for me, I feel like it would start off as like, what? Okay, why are you touching me? Okay. Oh no. It's pulling something from my soul. I know. Keep these emotions down at the bottom. Do not be dependent on others. Do not be dependent on others. An hour in Diablo? An hour in Diablo? An hour in Borderlands? An hour in Destiny? I got one, and guess what? It's gonna be trash. Ah. Is Diablo that rare? Like, you get stuff that quickly? Huh. I have not a clue. Borderlands memes Borderlands 12. In response to Borderlands 3 having too many hands. Eat a shit. Die. Toss a coin to your witcher. It's a very good song. I got it stuck in my head. I'm usually not the person who gets stuff stuck in my head. That one is infused in there because I finished the whole series, and the thing you gotta not do with songs that get stuck in your head, you can never allow yourself to sing them, because if you do it, you're fucked. You're gone, because you'll just sing it all day and you're off to the races. You don't want to do this. It's a bad call. Also, we're too much of a video. Too big of a video. An octopus is just a wet spider. What have you done? One more. If you rob a store naked as a minor, no one can watch the security footage without committing a crime. Alright. Last one. My pro friends ready to rush an entire squad. Me. Just downloaded the game. Please don't do this to me. I feel and relate to this. I don't know what it is. I've always had people who are like really like dedicated and good at games like revolve around me. I think it's because I'm pretty good about getting like top 3 in whatever game I play, just because of like I just need to be top 3. That's it. I'm never top 1. I'm not number 1. I'm just top 3 usually. Like I'm a tick above average is what I go for. But with that being said, I always end up in games with people who are better skill than me. So then we get into parties and whatnot every now and again, and then you'll have like a group of like super good dedicated people. But compared to them, I'm trash. So I just get, I'm Ron, just hoping to God this is over fucking quick. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, there's a subscribe button right there, as well as 2 videos further that way. Thank you so much if you did like and or favorite the video. No, don't favorite it. It's not that good, but you could like it. That'd be. I think you're wonderful if you did that. I think you're wonderful if you didn't do that. I'm pretty easy to please. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you, and goodbye.